What's up YouTube, it's Kira here and we're back with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kirarai, and if you are returning, then welcome back. Before we get into it, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified immediately when I post a new video, hit that notification bell as well. Alright y'all, so we're kind of switching it up this week. In all honesty, I do not feel like vlogging this week. I've had a lot of really good times recently, and I've really been trying to live in the moment lately and not feel as if I have to capture everything on film. Last week I actually went to an event downtown and I literally started doing the whole vlog. But then midway I was like, Lord, should I release this? And he was like, no. No vlogs this week. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about my top 4 healthy habits when grad school gets too much. At the beginning of this month vlog that I released, I explained to you guys how I felt like October was gonna be a lot, and let me tell you, it has been. We are literally in the last week of October, which is crazy. I can't believe it went by this fast, but it has been a very dense month and I feel like I have not been able to catch a break. And so because of that, I definitely get into these moments, and I had one of these moments yesterday, y'all. I was in my room freaking out, where I was just getting extremely overwhelmed about the amount of work that I had to do. I was also trying to go see a show with my friends, and I was just like, I don't know how to get all this done, and I'm gonna have a lot more assignments next week because I am going out of town. It's just a lot. And so I feel like I've been playing catch up because this month has been so much. And so because of that, I wanted to talk about these healthy habits. These are my go-to things that I do whenever I get into these moments of being really stressed out, and I wanted to share that with you just in case you experience those moments as well. And I don't think this applies only to being a grad student. I think this can apply to anyone in life when you're experiencing a stressful moment. So we're gonna get into it. Number 1, the first thing that I like to do is eat, okay? And this might sound a little funny, but me personally, when I am hangry, I have the worst attitude. I feel like it is the end of the world. I stress out so much, and I think that it's because of the amount of work that I have to do, but no, it's actually because I am hungry and I'm not thinking straight because my body is like, feed me. So eating is number 1. It is very important to make sure that you are taking care of your body and taking care of yourself and putting nutrients into it, especially when you have a dense day, because you won't be able to focus. Especially me, being a dancer, I need to make sure my body has enough fuel to get through the day. And I ain't gonna lie, I have definitely struggled with eating enough throughout the day, and a lot of that does stem from dance. And so now that I'm not dancing as much, now that I'm not studying it in college, I've noticed how my eating habits have stayed the same though, only eating once a day, and it's like, Kira, we can't be doing that no more. And so I'm further emphasizing the importance of eating food and making sure that you were just loving yourself, loving your body, and feeding yourself. That way you don't stress out as much, because let me tell you, girl, it definitely does play into it. It definitely does play into it. The next thing that I like to do is make a to-do list. Now, I feel like this is a given. I feel like majority of people make to-do lists nowadays, but it's there are some times where I know that I think that I can keep everything in my head, and I can, I remember it all, but at the same time, because there's so much going on in here, and not just the amount of work I have to do, but other things, other life things that you think about, like brushing your teeth, getting ready, what am I gonna do next week? What am I gonna hang out with my friends? We juggle with a lot of thoughts throughout our day. And so when it comes to getting things done, or the work that you need to complete either that day or in the next few days, make a to-do list, write it down. I love to physically check off the things that I like to do. I think that you guys have seen that in a lot of my vlogs, because sometimes it just gets too much, and it's very easy to also forget things because you are juggling so many things in your head. Even when I made this, before I made this video yesterday, I was freaking out a little bit, and I was like, Kira, write it down. And so I wrote down, I'm gonna put it on the screen, I wrote down everything that I had to do in the next couple of days, just so I could get it out of my head and see it clearly, and then mark it off as soon as I am done. Okay, the third thing I like to do is talk it out. And now this may not relate to if you're stressing about school, but this comes in when you're just stressing about everything else. Like in my Real Talk video on Monday, I mentioned how like I've just been having these thoughts of dealing with like being spiritually perfect and being this model woman of God and not really knowing how to deal with that. And so I also, because I've had a lot of work to do for school, like me stressing over that was feeding into my stress for school and just heightening it. And so talking it out, I think, is very important. I not only like made a video about it and talked it out with y'all, but like your community heals. I don't know if y'all know that, but community heals, and the people that are in your surrounding area, the people that you call your village, talk to them. They can give us a perspective of things in a way that we hadn't looked at it. You know, my best friend Tashelle, you guys have seen her on my channel. That's my girl. We are both spiritually yoked. We are both locked in with the Lord. And whenever I need something, anything, you know, whether it's spiritually related or not, I go to her and I talk it out, you know, and she is a perf ear, you know, if I just want to talk and she just listen, like I have that space. Or if I want feedback, like she gives that to me as well. I think that writing is also very useful. You guys know that I keep a journal, and I ain't gonna lie, I haven't journaled in it's been a little minute, but I journal. I've also been keeping a video log, and these are videos that you guys haven't seen, but these are just videos for myself to just talk through, and then I can go back and watch them and see where my headspace has been and see how I've grown from that moment. And so talking it out is very important. I'm a huge advocate of that. Therapy as well, y'all already know, sometimes we need professional help, and that is okay. Moving into number 4, and this is probably my favorite, because it took me a very long time to understand how to do this and understand what it meant. But then the 4th thing that I wanted to speak to you guys about is taking a day. Take a day, walk away, take a day, and come back to it another day with a fresh mind. Yesterday, like I mentioned earlier, y'all, I was freaking out. I was freaking out because I had so much stuff I needed to get done this whole past week. I was freaking out because I had so much to get done, and I would cross 18 things off my to-do list and 14 things would add themselves back on. But I was also trying to hang out, specifically yesterday, I was trying to hang out with one of my friends. And so this was Saturday. I was like, okay, Sunday's coming. I have a full day to still get things done if I don't get things done today. And so I realized, I was like, I am not in a mindset of being able to do my work. So Kira, take a day, step away from it, go enjoy yourself, go be with community, go see dance, go see your friends, you know, go put yourself in an environment with all of the things that you love, so then you can come back the next day on Sunday. You know, you start with the Lord, start with the word, and then you have a clear mind, you have a refreshed mind, a renewed mind, and you're able to get things done and feel like you have enough time to get things done. I think that I definitely struggle with feeling as if I need to do everything immediately, get everything done right away, especially if I forget about it. I'm like, I gotta do it right now, I gotta do it right now. But it's like, girl, take a day, like chill. Take a day also puts things in perspective. Yesterday when I stepped away from my work, when I came back home and then like replanned everything out, I realized that, oh, I do have enough time to do this. Not only do I have Sunday, all day Sunday to get things done, I also have Monday in between class and rehearsal. I have Tuesday, I have Wednesday in between class and rehearsal. Like, it's not that bad. It's not the end of the world. You're not running out of time. So take a day, do something that you love, do something that feeds your soul, and then come back to the work. All right, y'all. So that's pretty much it. That's all my, oh, not me deleting the note. Oh, it's still there. That's all the things I had to say. Just a brief just a brief recap of the healthy habits. Number 1 is making sure you eat. Number 2, make a to-do list. 3, talk it out. And number 4, take a day. And sometimes I gotta do all these things in one day, because y'all, I be stressing. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.